Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I pray that you woke up encouraged and filled with joy, overflowing joy and peace and love, and that you are allowing God to saturate your life. It's a beautiful experience, I'm telling you. Um, Today, I want to talk about self-love and self-care and how important it is to really take that time to love ourselves. Um, Let me say this: you cannot get to a point where you truly love yourself until you accept the darkest things about yourself, the things that you've grown to hate, you've grown accustomed to hide. Like, that's self-acceptance, when you can accept the things that scare you about yourself. You got to be willing to get to that point in order to truly love you. Because until you acceptance means I accept that this is who I am, that there is part of me, there are parts of me that I may not like, but I'm gonna accept it, therefore I can love it. And when I accept it and then I love it, then I no longer attract those parts of me into my life, because I'm learning to love what they call my shadow self. And that is so important. So when we talk about self-care, self-acceptance, and self-love on a radical level, it means more than going to get your hair done, going to get your nails done, going to brunch with your friends, sitting in a warm bubble bath, gardening. It means really doing the work that makes you fall deeper in love with yourself and allows you to grow beyond who you were. When we are truly walking in self-love, self-care, and self-acceptance on a radical level, we are constantly shedding. And we're shedding different things at different times and different seasons of our life. And that is so freaking beautiful when we are able to do that. We expose ourselves to ourselves. We are able to see our ugly, and we're able to love it, and we're able to nourish it. We don't have to hide that part of us anymore. We're able to walk in our truth. We're able to look at our heaviness and say, all right, you're here, but I'm going to work through this because I don't have to carry it. You don't have to exist in a way of where you're hiding the truth about you behind mink lashes and nails and pedicures and bomb hairdos and makeup. Like, no. That ain't self-care, self-love, and self-acceptance. It's what you do inwardly that truly matters. All of that is aesthetic. That's just you doing something to enhance your beauty. That ain't got nothing to do with enhancing who you are spiritually. And I think we've gotten away from the ugliness behind it because we don't want to deal with it. But when you're in a bubble bath, can you sit in your silence? When you're at home, can you stand your silence? The silence is so thick that it can sometimes make you cry because you realize there are things that you haven't worked on, or the truth about your reality has begun to show itself. Like, you're beginning to see, like, that relationship did hurt me. I do feel damaged from that. I do feel like I missed that friendship, but it didn't serve me anymore. And I didn't like how she betrayed me and how she spread my business all over social media, or I don't like how she told her other friends the business that I told her, or that relationship that I don't have with my mom or my dad, it bothers me. I wish me and my sister were closer. Or I am upset, I am hurting that I cannot have children. And that's something I feel like every woman was created to do. Like, when we truly sit in our heavy, that is self-care, self-love, and self-acceptance. It ain't what we do on the back end to take a picture for the ground. Because it's a painful thing to be in a picture on a beautiful place and everybody's smiling but you. And I'm not talking about that fake smile or the captions that you put up for Facebook or for the gram to make yourself look happy, because a person who truly knows what unhappy looks like can look at your eyes and just everything and tell that you're miserable. Self-love, self-care, and acceptance ain't just about going to the gym. It's about truly dealing with why you emotionally eat. It's about dealing with why you binge on certain things when you're hurting, or why you don't eat. Because some people have that problem. Either they are excessive or they are bulimic and anorexic, like they don't eat because they're afraid of getting obese. Maybe it's because you feel like everybody in your family has gained weight, or maybe because you feel like that the standard of beauty in America is this and that's what you want to be. So you do whatever you can even if it makes you savage to become that thing, even if it's starving yourself or the pain is so unbearable that you'd rather eat yourself to death. Like, you need to deal with that part of you that hurts, because it ain't a gym that can save you and help you maintain that weight. It's what you do inwardly, that healing, that process you go through that makes losing that weight and keeping it off forever easy. Because when you heal, your true self automatically sheds into the you that you're supposed to be anyway. And that's what you need to know. And it is so important to truly, truly walk in your truth. Because the gym is only 20% of the process. The health is 80%. They say 80% is in the kitchen. No, 20% is in the kitchen. And I believe 60% is in your bedroom, on your floor, in your journal, or working through your processes. And when you work through your processes, then you become to have a more healthier relationship with food and the things around you, because it ain't food that's making you fat. It's your relationship with food that makes you overweight and what the world calls fat. And we got to get to the point where we're really dealing with our stuff. Well, we're no longer screenshotting, oh, I'm in the gym. Thursdays are for abs, thick fit Mondays, waist trainer Sundays. I don't know. Like, we got to get to a point where we're really dealing with what we're going through. Because people don't just want to know that you've lost the weight and you ate grilled chicken breast and green beans and salad, and you stayed away from starchy foods and soda and red meat and pork. No, there's a deeper process. There's a reason why a lot of people are inconsistent with going to the gym. They're inconsistent with their eating. Because it's a deeper reason, and they want to know how you became so disciplined. Maybe your thing wasn't food, a reason why you gained weight. Maybe your reason was stress. How did you grow beyond that experience? Like, we got to get to the point where things are no longer superficial for self-care, self-love, and self-acceptance, but they're real. That I can stand in the mirror and deal with what I think is my ugly, my illusion of brokenness. I can deal with my truth and I can unpack it. Now that's when you begin to that bath begins to feel so much better when you begin to turn the music off and you begin to sit in your silence. The silence you run from, the silence that you just pretty much drown out through music, through social media, through television, through hanging with your friends, through working all the time. That's silence. When you begin to unpack that silence, that's when you will truly begin to experience self-care, self-love, and self-acceptance on a radical level. And there's nothing wrong with having a healer in your life, somebody that creates and cultivates a space that is safe for you to go in and unpack your truth and truly heal, so that you can be a practitioner, a radical practitioner of everything that you pretend you do on social media. I love you. Happy Tuesday.